Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Key, and I'm looking directly into the sunshine for you this morning as we talk about used vehicles. This is stock number P2698. It's a 2019 Honda Odyssey. Let's go take a look so I can turn around and not look at the sun. Alright, that's much better on my eyes. Here we go, 2019 Honda Odyssey. Now we feature some of these vehicles at our dealership. They're 2019 vehicles. We try to keep top quality used vehicles. So whether you're buying a brand new used car like this one that's 2019, or whether you're buying a vehicle that needs a little more reconditioning, we always try to have the top quality vehicles on our lot. So that means that we take the time to recondition them properly, so you're buying a vehicle that is reliable and the time has been spent to make sure that you have not just the lowest quality components, but high quality components as well. This car, of course, being a 2019, it's literally like new, and it is a nice high feature car. I don't know if I showed you the wheels there. I think I did, but we'll show you a little closer again. There's the alloy rims there. You've got a nice, now colors never show up perfectly, especially with this bright low sun in our eyes. It is a dark gray color, a little bit metallic in there, and it looks really sharp. The real exciting thing about this vehicle is not actually just the color or the fact that it's a minivan, it's the fact that it has a ton of features. So we're going to talk about them as we head inside right now. One thing we'll show you, that little button right there, you can press that to unlock the car, and you never have to take the key out of your pocket. So when you have those buttons on the outside, you also have one of these buttons on the inside. So we're going to have a push button start. In the display there, you can see it's a screen in the middle, so there's a multi-information display screen in the middle. The tach is sort of across the top, so it shows you the engine speed. You can see very clear speed, a lot of stuff there. Lane departure mitigation is one of the features, so kind of lane keeping is what we call that in Kia land. Temperature gauge on the left, fuel gauge on the right. Over here is another screen. Now, some of these things look like they have a ton of glare. When I sit back here from the driver's seat, you can see there's very little, if not any, glare at all. But when I come close with the camera, you're going to see some flickering. That's just because of the screen, the way the camera hits it. There is no flickering in real life, and there also is very little glare. What you'll see in this display screen, all kinds of things. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, those are both on here. You've got a system with your phone, you can take text messages, Bluetooth audio, AM, FM, of course, trip computer information, all kinds of stuff. Bluetooth audio, so a multi-information display screen there. A couple little cool things here. If I put the car in drive for a second, and I signal to the right, you're going to see that lane watch system that Honda uses. So that is showing you your blind spot off to the right side. So that mirror has a camera over in it on the right side, and you can see there, it will show you the blind spot when you are signaling. I'm going to put the car back in park, and actually while we're here, we'll throw it in reverse. As we do that, you'll see a backup camera. Now again, this is a much clearer view in person. You can see there's a few different views of the backup camera you can do there. So if you're looking for a backup camera and all that, of course this car has one. Put the car back in park. We'll talk about your climate control system. Front and rear climate control, dual zone, actually tri-zone climate control. So they're all synced together right now. 23.5 degrees is where we have it set. But you can switch those around so you can have everybody comfortable. Speaking of making everybody comfortable, rump roasters. 3 levels of heated seats in the front 2 seats here. So they're nice and easy. You will notice P, R, N, and D and S. So drive and sport is kind of the, or drive and shift, I guess, could be the other thing. This is a push-button transmission, so it's very easy to use. It's a little different at first, but of course, once you own this car, it becomes super intuitive. So you press the P for park, push down for reverse, neutral, press down if you want, and drive, you just press down. So you can go from drive right into reverse if you want by just hitting the button there, drive there, reverse there. So very simple to use, a little bit different, but like I said, you get very used to it. It's not something that should scare you away. They're very simple to use. And what it does is it clears up sort of column space and other space, so you can put something like, you know, I always say like a purse or something in that section there. Lots and lots of space. There's a CD player down there. Also some drive modes, eco and snow. So if it snows, you press that snow button and the car's set up to drive in the snow. Economy, if you're driving efficiently anyways, you hit those economy buttons and they will, that button will work with you to get great fuel economy in this car. All right, let's scroll across the dash. A little bit of a metallic look trim over here. Don't know if that'll show perfectly on camera. Lower side here, you've got a soft touch dash, and upper side, another soft touch dash. Not real leather, but they do have a stitched look on it here, and they have a stitched look on it there. So it does add a lot of luxury type feel to this car. Go around here and you can sort of see that two-tone. Now this is a light gray, and I would say pretty much black is the two tones there. The seats also light gray. Gives a nice airy sort of feel to the interior here. You'll see there's an armrest on the seat there. It's upright on this one. It is down on my seat, as you can see it right over there, sort of. A little bit of an awkward view in this camera. All right, scrolling to the back seat. It is an 8-passenger vehicle, so that means you have 3 seats in the middle row, 3 seats in the rear row, and of course those seats can fold and tumble and do all kinds of things, just like most minivans can. We're going to go back to the passenger seat. We're going to look straight up, and there you see a nice big sunroof over top of the driver and the passenger. Coming back to the steering wheel, you've got a lot of controls here. That lane keep assist, or lane, I don't know what Honda calls it, but it's a very similar lane departure type system here. You can control that from the steering wheel. You've got your smart cruise control, so not just cruise control, but cruise control that keeps the distance from the car in front of you, which is handy. Over on this side, a lot of your audio and Bluetooth controls. If you've bought a minivan, but what you really always dreamed about was buying a German sports sedan with paddle shifters, this minivan has paddle shifters. You can shift down over here. You can shift, whoops, I hit my camera there. You can shift up over here. I don't know that many minivan users need paddle shifters, but for those few times you want to impress the kids, you can make that engine rev and it'll sound cool. It'll be fun. All right, there we go. Down here, some of your safety controls. Your, of course, power door controls, so you can open and close the doors from the driver's seat. And power windows, power locks, power mirrors, power doors, power lots of stuff. On the bottom side of the mirror are a few buttons. I don't know if I can show them in focus there. Hard to show. It looks like those are garage door openers, so you have that ability to program up to 3 garage doors in there. Just confirm that with your salesperson, because they're not labeled the same way I would see them on some other cars, but I'm 90% sure that's what it is. Hop open here. We're going to go back to the trunk area. As we do that, I'm going to show you what the key fob looks like. You can see if you hold that button down there, it's got a remote start button. You can open both side doors with this panel. You can also open the rear trunk with it, I believe, or at least unlock it. There we go. You can just unlock it. Oops. If I'm doing the button right, I hit the button and I hit the lock at the same time. So let's unlock it. There we go. Now we open up the trunk. There we go. So not a powered trunk. I was wrong about that. You can look down here and you can see a huge storage well behind the rear seats. That's typical for a minivan. You can move those seats around. One thing that's cool in this vehicle, not just a power outlet on this side, which you would expect. Yes, right over here, the Honda Vac. That is a vacuum cleaner built into your car. If you've got kids and you've got a minivan, there's a vacuum cleaner built into your car. No more pulling it out, finding a garage space where you can plug the thing in and work it. You've got a vacuum cleaner built into your car right there. No excuse to get this one dirty. If your kids make a mess, the kids can clean up themselves. So there you go. If you're interested in this car or any car just like it, not only do we have this amazing Honda minivan, we have the nicest Kia minivan I've ever seen in my life. The middle row seats are like lazy boys. It's got 2 sunroofs, both of them open and slide. So there is right now on the lot a Kia minivan as well, an SXL Plus. It's a top line Kia van. So we've got a couple of really nice minivans in stock today. If you're interested in these cars, give us a call, 519-304-6542. You can also just click the link in the description below. That'll take you right to our website and right to our sales team. They'll help you out. Thanks everybody for watching.